the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another road. Hi everyone, Matt James here. Got another guitar tutorial for you today, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play the Glen Campbell classic Wichita Lineman, written by Jimmy Webb. Wonderful song to play this. Lots of people really like this one, including me. And I particularly like this one because it's got some really interesting chords in it, so it's a bit more interesting to play. So without further ado, I will get to a close-up and I'll teach you how to play it. Okay, so to start with, we're in standard tuning, no capo, and the first chord we are looking at, I hasten to add, some of these chords, I don't know what they are, so I can tell you like the fingering for them, but I don't know what all of them are called, so apologies for that. But I can certainly show you how to play them. And also hasten to add that this is my version of Wichita Lineman, so you might listen to the original and think, oh, I'm not sure that sounds right, but I feel like this interpretation is close enough to the sound of the original, because there's a lot of strings going on in the original. But anyway, here we go. So the first chord we're looking at is like an F7, maybe not an F7, I'm not entirely sure, but it's basically F, but it's F, but without your little finger on the top E string. So you're leaving the top E string open. So we've got an F chord, but leaving the top E string open. So you got this. So don't play. So don't bar it. You're leaving this one alone. You don't want to play the bottom E string. You're just playing your top 5 strings. So that's the first chord we're starting with for the introduction. And then it goes to this wonderful sort of strange bar chord. So we're just barring across the 3rd fret. I'm barring all 6 strings here to create this. I'm not doing anything else, just barring with my first finger all these strings across the 3rd fret. And so the introduction sounds like this. That twice, and then you're into the verse, which begins on a B flat 7, I think it is B. So basically the fingering pattern for this is you want your 3rd finger to be on the 3rd fret of the D string or the 4th string. You want your little finger to also be on the 3rd fret but on the B string. Then you want your 2nd finger, so at the moment we've got these two. Then you want your 2nd finger to be on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, or the G string. So we've got this. And then you want your 1st finger to be on the top E string of the 1st fret. And so we're playing that to the start of the verse. I am a lineman for the county. Then you go to the F without the top E string. So that's... And I drive then you go to your bar, which we did in the intro. So the first bit, I'll take you through that again slowly. So I am a lineman for the county. Hasten to add as well, don't play the bottom 2 strings, you just play it for that first chord, that B flat. You're just playing the top 4 strings. I am a lineman for the county. To the F, and I drive the main road. And then we go to a D minor 7 for the searching. To an A minor 7, to a G, and to a D. Putting in a D sus4 there as well. So again, slowly, that's D minor 7, A minor 7, G, to a D, and a D sus. So I'll go through that from the top again slowly, starting from that B flat. So I am a lineman for the county, but I drive the main road. D minor 7, searching in the sea for another. D sus. And then we'll go into a C. What I can only say is like a C add 9, I think. So it's basically a C with then you put in your little finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, the B string. So it sounds like this. So for the I hear you singing on the Y a bit, so I hear you singing on the Y, that's a C add 9. And then you go back to a G, then a G minor, and then which to D, to an A7 sus, which is 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and then you want your 3rd finger. Could be used your 2nd finger, but I think it's easy with your 3rd finger. Put your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, the B string, and that's it. So it sounds like that. So I'm singing on the Y, that's C, C at 9, I can G, G minor, to D, then A7 sus. So I got it slightly wrong, so yeah, remember it's the 1st finger rather, is on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, D string, and your 3rd finger, 2nd string of the 3rd fret. A7 sus, still on the line. And then for the still on the line bit, we're going back to that B flat, like 7 sus chord at the start, whatever it is. Still on the line. To the bar chord on the 3rd fret. And that is it, because the rest of it is exactly the same as that. The 2nd verse follows the exact same pattern. It repeats that, then it does a solo, which when I play on the acoustic I just sing. I've actually done a version of this already as a cover, which you can watch. So if you're unsure of the structure or want to see exactly how I do it, watch that. Then you'll see that I just sing the solo. But structurally wise, it just follows the same pattern. It just repeats again until right at the end it does the still on the line, which it does a few times, as many times as you want basically. Until eventually finish on the same chord you started with, that F minus the bar bit on the 1st string. So I was losing my train of thought there. So it's F, that isn't an F, if you see what I mean. It has got a proper name, I don't know what it is, so I do apologise. But yeah, so you're finishing on that strange F, like you did at the start. But that's it, that's Wichita Lineman. Great song to play, as I say, some really interesting, fun chords in there. So I do hope you found that useful. Do let me know in the comments if there was anything that you were unsure of or wasn't very clear. But until then, I will see you in the next one.